Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Well, here we are on Super Saturday with community manager Tony Walker. Tony, tell us a bit about the Super Saturdays. It's been going a few years now.
The Super Saturdays has been running for ever since we've been up at Sandy Park, really, and the community department started. So it was brought, an idea was brought to us, obviously pre-match sort of entertainment, part of a daily package for local clubs and obviously schools and bits and pieces, which has become quite successful and has obviously built over the 3 years we've been running it.
What sort of things do the children get involved with on a Super Saturday?
Obviously, if you look around, obviously today we've got all the Exeter Chiefs players from the squad who are not playing in today's match for the Harlequins. So it's nice for them to be able to get involved and put their expertise in each of their positions and put some skills and bits and pieces into each club that attends. So obviously we've got the SAQ over here. We've got theme games. We've got rucking and mauling down the corners, and obviously some tackling techniques over here by some of the boys. So it's a full roundup of what we're doing.
It's part of the community thing though, and it just gets a few of the youngsters involved in seeing what life is like here at the Chiefs.
It's just a nice opportunity for the local clubs to attend and obviously help support the Exeter Chiefs. We know we all started at this level at some stage, so it's nice to be able to give something back to the youth of Exeter, but not just Exeter as well. We've got Honiton here today. We've had clubs from Cornwall and all over Somerset and Devon as well. So it's nice.
And it's a chance for the players to get in touch with the local community as well. Sometimes there's a myth that players are untouchable, but we don't have it that way here.
No, we're quite lucky. It's been installed from day one since we come to Sandy Park, and it started all the way over at the county ground as well. That the players themselves get very integrated with the youth. The youth section here is strong, but the youth section all around Devon and Cornwall is huge, and I think we've got over 180 kids here today, which just shows you the strength and depth that some of these youth sections have. But it's nice to see some of the local kids from local schools here as well. They attend their local club, which is massively important.
Excellent, thanks Tony.
Ben, smile.
I was saying to Tony Walker earlier, there's a kind of myth that sometimes players are untouchable, but it's a chance for you to get close and have a chat and explain a bit about your lifestyle as a professional rugby player.
Yeah, I think so, and it's just been really fun. And I hope trying to sort of help a few of the guys and hopefully sort of bring them through a bit.
And the thing I suppose is if you can, as a youngster, find kids that can come here, you can save a club a lot of money with having a decent academy system and things like that.
Yeah, I think as you say, it's the stepping stone. So anything to help bringing guys on and just enjoy the game more is a good thing.
It's your first season at the Chiefs. You seem to be enjoying it loads.
Yeah, enjoying it. I'd like to be playing more. Of course, it's match day today. I'm sadly not involved, but. Having a fantastic year. Great bunch of guys here and players, and the whole club is fantastic.
And for you to be back playing, like you say, you had that spell out of the game, but the hunger was, imagine, like the kids have got today, I suppose.
Yeah, it's great. Honestly, the kids have come with so much enthusiasm and running around like headless chickens. But it's great to be here, and it's great sort of seeing that.
Brilliant.
Can you say what have you thought of your day then?
Brilliant.
What's the best bit?
Yeah. Bashing into people.
Bashing into people was the best bit.
What about you, Daniel? What was your best bit?
I quite liked playing bulldog.
Playing bulldog. And, Will, you've brought a great bunch of your guys up here today for Super Saturday. What does it mean to them to come up and have a Super Saturday with the Chiefs?
Well, it means a whole lot of difference to them, particularly in terms of the skills of the game. They've been coached by players, professional players who know and play the game very well, and so to see them sharing their knowledge to our boys, that means so much to them. Second, it's an opportunity for them to come together and really look at the Exeter Chiefs, the whole system, how it's all set up, and the change room, what goes on behind closed doors there. There's a real insight for them into the rugby here at Exeter Chiefs Sandy Park. The third thing, it's an opportunity for the parents to support their boys there in this wonderful game of rugby, and for the parents to also have an opportunity to be here at Exeter Chiefs Stadium to see what goes on here. But principally, it's an opportunity for the boys to improve their skills, their knowledge and understanding of the game of rugby there.
I was going to say it's great that we now have a Premiership club right in the West Country here that local boys and clubs like Honiton can support and that, and you
Absolutely.
can get, you've got top flight rugby here in the region.
Oh, absolutely, and it's a wonderful advertisement there for rugby for the parents and the boys to come in. There's also something for them to strive for.
Yeah.
This is where it all happens here, grassroots level. Our boys there, they're inspired by these Exeter Chiefs players there, and I suspect a good many of these youngsters will come through the ranks and hopefully play for Exeter Chiefs.
I was going to say they get the chance to maybe meet some international players and guys that are playing in the Premiership rugby, and that it's quite a thing. In some cases you could get in some sports where they're untouchables, but the boys here are very much close at hand.
Oh, absolutely. I don't think they wouldn't be able to get any closer than this, but I think what's also great is for the Exeter Chiefs players, they're so good at communicating their knowledge to the boys in a very personal and enthusiastic way. And that can only be good for these boys, and even more want to inspire them to stay with the game of rugby and continue to improve, enjoy it. But yes, they do love it. I mean, our boys, any opportunity that we've had to, even in the camp, the half-term rugby camps they have, a lot of our boys involved. They love coming down here to be coached. This is like an extension of the half-term break that they can come down and learn more from these teams. I can't thank the Chiefs enough for what they do here to put it back into the community. What we all love, we all support them. Lines everywhere. So yeah,
Brilliant.
Terrific.
That's smashing. Thanks very much.
So how many marks out of 10 would you guys give it?
10 out of 10.
Brilliant.
Okay, we've got
Yep.
Malcolm Bird here from Topshire. So you've brought your youngsters up for the Super Saturday experience. It's a great experience for them, isn't it?
Oh, the kids have been looking forward to this all season, really. I mean, a lot of them are up here for the Chiefs games. We've got about 250 registered juniors down at Topshire Monets Sunday morning, and we're delighted to bring 150 of them along today, and to actually mix with the coaching staff and the players is a highlight of their season for them.
I was going to say the chance to work with professional players and Premiership players at that is not something that comes about every day.
No, they love it, and to go around the stands, to go around the ice bath, to see some of the actual coaches in operations, fantastic. And I think also for us as coaches, it's useful to see how other people do things, get some tips, and also get some new ideas to help the kids and bring them on.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
It's great, even in a professional arena, the guys are really friendly, they're open, they're very approachable. They've got a great attitude with the kids, and it's just a super day for the kids and the parents. I think it's great for the parents to come along and see what an approachable club the Chiefs are, and how friendly the whole setup is here.
I was going to say this can act almost as like a stepping stone for potential players of the future as well. They can see what it's all about now.
Well, they love playing at Topsham, and out of our 250 kids, maybe there's one or two out there who might make it.
You've even got Budgie's son down there.
Yeah, we've got Chris's son, and Chris again is great because he comes down and helps out on a Sunday morning and passes on some of his experience and that. So no, we're absolutely delighted, and you can see from the number of people we've brought along today how much the Chiefs mean to the local clubs and to the local kids as well.
What does it mean, I was going to say, for clubs like Topsham when you have a Premiership club right on your doorstep now? It's, for a long time the closest was like Bristol and Bath.
Yeah, I think we've noticed it a lot in our numbers, and as I say, we've got 250 registered kids this year, and we've almost got to a stage where we've had to turn some of them away because we've got, say, 40 or 50 kids registered in our under 7s and under 8s, and I think what it really means is that rugby in Devon and the southwest is really taking off, and the Chiefs are at the pinnacle of that experience, and everyone's buying into it.
Thanks for your time, Malcolm.
Brilliant.
Come on! Pakia! Why Takahia? Kiki no neho ki! Eki no neho ki! Kamate, call! Tenete tangata, hulu, no, ne, tiki, my fuck your fiti tera. Tera. He